Welcome to Live at the Hive. I'm your host, Janice Jokkel, and I am so excited to have Janie with us today. She is the hoot of all hoots and the community connector of all community connectors here in Medina County. And I am honored that she's taken time out of her day to be here with us today. So Janie.
Well, hello, and Janice, thanks for having me.
Yes,
and you know what? It's not very far from Wadsworth to come here.
I know.
Especially knowing that the Root Candle Company is across the street.
I can see them.
Yes. So when I leave here, I'm zooming out of here, going to the right. I'm going to Root.
Well, good.
Yes.
So tell our viewers, what do you do?
Well, as the executive director of the Wadsworth Area Chamber of Commerce, there's so many pieces and parts to a chamber, but probably the biggest one that I feel is so important is to help businesses grow and to find out, like, if they're having some problems and what I can do to help. And if I can't help, which a lot of times, especially when it comes to numbers, I can't help. And but we like to refer to SCORE in Akron, to the retired executives. So I appreciate when somebody calls me or I check on them and they say, you know, I'm really having an issue here. So to me, that's one of my most important jobs.
Oh, good.
And also to give our businesses the opportunity to network. Because I think everything is relationships.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah.
And if your business is going to grow, it's going to be through relationships. And
That's interesting that you say that. So you said relationships. What do you think the key to because I'm a member of all three.
okay.
And I am honored that we're 2 doors down from you in our Wadsworth location.
Yes.
And we're a very new member of yours, your chamber, and you have the funnest meetings.
Yeah.
But the connections have been amazing.
Oh, good.
So what do you think your chamber has that's different than the other chambers?
Because I do think every chamber has a different personality. And I think when you find the chamber that has the personality you can relate to, I think that's the one you need to join. And of course, I think we are so lucky in Medina County to have chambers that are so active and pull people together. So I like to think I'm a fun person.
You are a fun person.
And that's what I think is our chamber is all about. We get a lot done, we support each other, but we have a good time doing it.
Yes, your meetings are absolutely amazing.
Oh, good. Thank you.
So today's show is all about Words of Wisdom on Wednesday, but you've been a Medina County resident for how long?
Forever. So let's see. So since I was born, so what's that, 32 years now?
Oh, yeah, I was going to say 30. So your whole life?
My whole life I've been here.
Wow, okay.
I know.
So what legacy are you going to leave behind?
Well, I hope that people realize that I care about them. And in everything I do for the chamber, for my life, I hope that people know that I was kind and like a kind of nut, but a kind person, and then also one that cared about them.
Yeah.
That there was a genuine feeling of caring.
Yeah. Well, I have to say, in the amount of time that we've had our connection together, you have reached out. You have absolutely embraced us in a way that was just memorable. I'm just going to say that.
Thank you. Good.
Yeah. So, words of wisdom. What would you like to give to our viewers today? What's your words of wisdom that you would like to leave?
Okay, so this is on a personal note,
and
this is one that I raised my daughter with, is that guard your self-esteem. That is so important, that if you let people take some of your self-esteem away, they've taken a lot, and you don't need to give it up.
They don't even know they did it.
Right. So at night you're laying in bed mad that you did let somebody in to take a piece of your self-esteem, and they're sleeping like a baby. Truly.
Janie, that is so powerful. Because You're right. I mean, I struggle with that as well. I'm a new business. I'm not a new entrepreneur. I've been in business for 20 years in some capacities.
Right.
And I'll lay at night. It's funny that you say that, because I'll lay at night and say, God, I wish. No, I can conquer the world. That person doesn't even know they're taking rent in my brain.
Right, and they don't even know it.
No.
And what you have given up is priceless in a not a good way.
Yeah. Well,
So-
that is amazing words of
Oh,
wisdom on Wednesday.
good. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much I know you took a jaunt from Wadsworth to Medina, so
Not
I
a
appreciate that. And we have 2 locations. We have our Medina location that we're filming here today, and we also have a Wadsworth location right down on the square, 2 doors down from the chamber. Yes.
And I always want to let people know I'm available for lunch. So if you want to come and get me and take me to lunch, I'm your girl.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
That's the way I roll.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Well, listen, I am thankful for you, our viewers, that tune in every single Wednesday. Words of Wisdom One Wednesday. We'll be back next week with another community connector. Until then, toodles.